Super People is a fast-paced, action-packed battle royale that has taken the gaming scene by storm. This Apex/PUBG lookalike hybrid is incredibly enjoyable, and a lot of players are making their first transition to mouse and keyboard in order to dip their toes into the Super People pool. However, this game does require a certain level of skill and game knowledge to fully grasp the awesomeness that is Super People. One such skill newer players are going to need is to how to properly learn to control the weapon recoil inside of the game. Being able to accurately and reliably hit your shots in a high-pressure situation will be the deciding factor on who takes home the gold and who gets sent back to the lobby. How's it going, YouTube? My name is Sherbert, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to better control your recoil inside of Super People. We're going to break down this video into 3 parts: attachments, shooting stance, and mouse control. The time to kill is wicked fast in Super People, so I want to make sure anyone watching this video develops the skills needed to spank the competition. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, the first tip we're going to talk about in today's video are weapon attachments. Attachments play a big part in being able to control recoil inside of Super People, and it's important that you know which ones are worth picking up and which ones to drop. For example, the compensator is the best barrel attachment for helping with recoil control. Both the flash suppressor and silencer offer no recoil stability and are more situational than they are helpful for controlling recoil. Here's a side-by-side comparison between the 3 barrel attachments. The next attachment you're going to want to be on the hunt for is the vertical foregrip. These will also help you with controlling the kick of your weapon. Currently, there are only 2 grips inside of Super People: angled and vertical grips. Angled grips only help with the horizontal recoil, which helps the gun from moving sideways while shooting. Here's a side-by-side comparison with just the grips. So to best help players with keeping their guns from shooting up to the sky, I recommend picking up and staying with the compensators and vertical foregrips for best results. Although these attachments will help you with controlling vertical recoil, they are just one piece of the puzzle. Next, we're going to talk about your shooting stance. How and where you shoot your gun is critical to understanding how to control the weapon recoil inside of Super People. One of the best ways to get a tighter bullet spread and help curb the kick of the gun is to hold your breath. By pressing down the shift key, your character zooms in slightly for a more accurate and tighter bullet spray. This can only be done for a short period of time. Once the lungs icon at the bottom of the screen is depleted, you'll need to let go of shift and wait for your lungs to fill back up. Another tip to getting tighter bullet spray is to crouch when shooting. This will provide a tighter bullet pattern and will make it easier for you to control. Lastly, for this tip, you're going to want to lean while shooting. Much like PUBG, leaning while shooting makes your aim and accuracy significantly better. You'll also be putting your head off center axis, making it more difficult for your opponent to shoot you in the head. By utilizing holding your breath, crouching, and leaning, players can expect a tighter and more accurate shot. The last tip we're going to talk about in today's video is pulling down on your mouse. This is the most important mechanic to learn while controlling recoil, and unfortunately is going to take some practice to get used to. Every gun inside of Super People has its own degree of vertical recoil, and to counteract this, players will have to pull down on their mouse to help balance out the kick of the recoil. For example, watch my hand as I try to control the M4 recoil. You'll notice it slightly pull down the more I shoot. Now compare that with the AKM, which requires me to pull down more aggressively. By utilizing all 3 tips and by practicing in training range, players can begin to build the skills necessary to improve their weapon accuracy and weapon recoil. Of course, this is going to depend on each player to put their reps in and learn firsthand how much they need to compensate for recoil. Don't be discouraged if you find yourself struggling at first. Super People has only been live for a little over a week now, which means that the majority of the player base is also learning right along with you. So take your time and start implementing these tips, and you'll start finding yourself improving. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, feel free to join our Discord if you want to team up with other players from the channel or ask any questions. Lastly, I stream right here on YouTube weekdays at 8 AM Pacific Standard Time, so feel free to come in and hang out with me and say hi. That's it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful. Until next time, I hope you all have a good day and stay super.